Well, I keep trying to videotape this re-inking that I'm doing. Picasso hasn't been used much. I got to remember to use my ink pens often, or they get dried out and they look like they're running out of ink. So I'm re-inking what I did with that Picasso. It's a good pen. It's my own fault. It's just how it works. This is why I don't like penciling too, is I don't like having to come back and redoing everything, because it always end up wanting to change things, and I don't like doing that. You know, like right in here. This is how you draw these mushrooms, though. It's just contour lines. The video I did earlier today, is how to do these really fast, and it is really, actually, when I do them, they're done very, very swiftly. And then, like when you're doing the tree, you're just laying up contour lines and setting things up. You know, just setting up little markers. And, you know, it's just, and then like right in here, you see that okay? Yeah. Right in here. See how that branch, it comes from inside the trunk. Okay, so when you're doing it from inside, and you give it a little separation, and now you can run another branch. Okay, there, see how they, just like that. And then if I do, see how right in here, okay, right in here, see how that comes in, but the line of the branch, of the top of the branch, is above the insertion point. That gives that look. So these are pretty cool, though. I really like these, how these mushrooms turned out. These are my, I don't know, I guess mentally I call these my old mushrooms, because they're getting old. Like me. Except I'm not sad. I'm doing pretty good these days. I think they're doing this drawing is very therapeutic. It's quite peaceful. I really like doing this. It just, my mind goes here and leaves the other places. I don't know if anybody else is neurodivergent in the world. And it's always good to have your brain going somewhere. You know, I'm the kind of person that likes to do things. And when I'm doing them, I like to have something else going on, because I have this committee in my head. Anyway, that's the idea. So the branch is coming out from the middle, and that gives it a little more depth, and then I can come in behind it. See how it comes in behind it in there? And then I can do a split in the trunk. And that gives me that option, or I can split it right here, and I can run them together. There's those little creases. It doesn't have to be a straight line. As a matter of fact, I think I like Now, one of the things I can do is I can do this, and that, see how it gives it that depth? Now, some of you already know this stuff, and some of you are way better than I am, but this is for the people that are just starting out that want to learn how to do this. You know, if you wanted to add a little bit of coloration, or, you know, what was that thing that they were talking about? Silver birch, they have those eyes. Yeah, I like that. And, you know, Martin Lochner, who's a great draftsman, has this thing that he does. Let's see, do I have something here I can do it with? Yeah, I got this Pentel here that does a great job. It's a brush pen, and it just adds depth. It's an eye. See how it adds it's a matte, and it sinks way deep in. I really like how this comes in there. I really like how it just adds that dark shade to things. And it kind of gives them a sound. You know, you can even do a little bit of this in here. Just add a little darkness into these plantain heads. And then the dandelions, I like the dandelions too. It just gives this thing depth. Even down in here, So like I was saying, even down in here it adds this darkness. I like how it goes in down here. It seems to fit in here well. Gives it that little bit of shadowing, you know. I think it adds depth. At least that's what I'm finding out. Gives me an idea of what's in here, how things are going together. Just like that. This is how I do it on the trees too. And the dandelions. I love the dandelions. Even though that was low ink, but hey, I'm just trying to show you guys how this is done, or at least how I do it. It doesn't mean I know the right way or the wrong way. It just means this is how I do it. So if you like what I'm doing and you want to try it, this is the way to do it. Ooh, down in here too. Yeah, these are kind of tough to do this with. Can you guys see this okay? So I'm giving away my secrets. Some people like to use brushes. And then if you wanted to, you can even add darkness down in here. Give it a little bit of the earth. Do a little shading. Wanted to take this line, put my finger against the page, and just draw the line. Now you know how to draw the lines. Well, I think that's it for the night. I'll come back and work some more on this tomorrow.